Yokoso! Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues. Today we'll learn more Japanese from Japanese games because that is what we do. I'm a Japanese teacher. My name is Akira Sensei, and we have a great Japanese community of learners and teachers as well in chat. And what we do is a few things. We play the game, we level up in the game, we level up in Japanese, we add new words here. Anyone can add new words here. And then our power level goes up. So welcome to Japanese Quest. Today, the journey continues. Yeah, I bet this music you hear a lot in this game. So yeah, welcome everyone. Ohayou gozaimasu. Minna genki. How is everyone doing today? So just a review of where we are in the game. Boken Gaido, our adventure guide. Boken is adventure. So Setsuge no nuke, so get through the snowfield. Seranda san no saki ni aru Shiso no mori. So this is the key. We are going to the first forest. Mori is forest. Let's go there. So yeah, welcome everyone. And let's go to our power-up screen. Let's see how that looks. We keep seeing that word for the first forest. Let's look up that word. Shiso though. So the founder, the originator, the pioneer. They translated to first forest in English. So the original forest, you might say. Why don't we add that to our power level just because we see it so much, and that is our goal right now, to go to the first forest. Not marked as a common word, but let's add it. So power level now, 2759. Let's make that power level go up. Last time I didn't mention it, but someone did add to a word we saw in the game. Dainashi, which can mean like messing something up or something coming to nothing. I think the witch's plans came to nothing because we kept foiling her plans last time. This time though we defeated her, so now we're going to find the Tree of Life. Head to the first forest. Let's make our power level go up. Look at the bottom right. Gosh.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level going up. Let's go. RS, Bitro, Takamura. Konnichiwa. And to new party member, Yokoso. Japanese Quest away. Welcome. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about that dragon. Is that dragon gonna come out? Daijoubu kana? Chotto kowai. Looks like there's a dragon in this ice chunk. Hold up. Cole, Zoggy. Konnichiwa. I'm liking the Griffin hype. Let's get some Griffin hype in the chat. We've got an emote for that. Griffin always appreciates attention in any form. So welcome everyone to Japanese Quest. Let's find some Japanese words to NX, arigato. Griffin appreciates the shout out. Hype. The hype is real. Okay, here we see where we're going now, finally. Shiso no Mori. the first forest. So we've got a bit of a journey. Sa. Ikimashou. By the way, you might see in the title we have a question today. Let me tell you why. Let me quick jump to our browser cam and show you the Japanese Quest Twitter. If someone could link it by doing our Twitter command, that'd be cool. So here's the Japanese Quest Twitter. You can look at the profile. Our followers have gone up a lot today because I made a certain tweet that has over 500 likes right now. Just went up again. Over 200 retweets. And all it is just this question. I often hear the question, other than NHK Easy News, what is a good website for Japanese learners to practice reading? And this website here is a list of 43 websites with free reading material sorted by level. And the question is, what is your favorite website for reading Japanese? I added a new question too. By the way, I'm a Japanese teacher who teaches reading through games, breaking down vocab and grammar in context while writing on the screen in the style of Khan Academy. Today's question, and that's a question for us in chat live. What is your favorite website for reading Japanese? People want to know. This article is really good, but it's actually a couple of years old now. So what is your favorite website for reading Japanese? And now we're live. So yeah, you can come here, you can like this, you can retweet this. Let's get this tweet out further, spread reading throughout the internet. This one in particular seems to be going a little bit viral on Twitter, so hopefully more people can learn how to read Japanese and more people can read games in Japanese with us here on Japanese Quest. See, people are kind of retweeting it here, so it's like that. You can do a quote post like this too. Sometimes doing quotes like this on something is good, because you can make it your own, for your own kind of audience. Looking good, a lot of retweets. Not even sure who has retweeted it, because it's over 200 retweets right now. Ooh, we're up to 1776. That's a special amount of followers, at least in the US. I think that's the year of the Declaration of Independence. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Let's go back to our vocab, let's find some new words, but let's ask that question. What is your favorite website for reading Japanese? And yeah, thanks for linking the Twitter. Yeah, it's not my website, it's just a really good website. I just try to find the most useful websites, resources that exist, including your tool that you made, Game to Text. Be great if you could write similar articles on your own website or blog. Yeah, maybe someday. I don't like writing articles that much, though. For right now, at least. Maybe someday. So the question is, what is your favorite website or tool for reading Japanese? One could be right here, Chalk, I believe. Didn't she write the tool called Game to Text? That was you, right? So that could be one website that helps you a lot. It's not for reading by itself, but it's a great tool for reading. So Game to Text, check it out. Might as well shout that out, because what we do, we shout out the best resources that currently exist in the world for helping to read, helping to learn Japanese. This is one of them, and the creator happens to be right here. So Game to Text, check it out. So what are your favorite websites in Japanese? Game to Text is sick, Cole is agreeing. Yeah, NHK Easy News is good, but that's kind of the one I mentioned. I said, I always hear, other than NHK Easy News, what's a good website? So what's a good website other than NHK Easy News? Although that is a good one, so thanks for pointing it out again. It's probably one of the best ones, which is why it always comes up. So yeah, in chat, what do you think? What are your favorite websites for reading Japanese? I mean, in a way, one could be even Twitch. You can read video games, watch Japanese streamers. That could kind of be one. So Onyx says bilingualmanga.com is my favorite. Ooh, that does sound good. That does sound good. Ooh, is this our first Cyclops, potentially? Let's take him on. Twitter? Yeah, Twitter's pretty good. Twitter's pretty good simply because there are so many Japanese people and like official Japanese organizations, companies and things on Twitter. And yeah, Chalk, I agree with Cole. Thank you very much for that tool. You'll be getting many shoutouts on this channel. The Blame Beast says I like using sentences on Jisho. Yeah, that can be good, especially if you're getting a perspective on certain words that you're learning. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. He died. Ooh, we blocked that entirely. Wow. Let's see if we can sleep this guy. Nice. I think that means we should do a spell. Yosh. Oh, didn't wake him up. Word says Twitter is pretty good. I try to follow Japanese accounts for brands and game developers. Nice. So yeah, what is your favorite website for reading Japanese? There are so many good options. The one I've probably read the most is it's for native speakers, but it's just where you can write your own novels that you write for self-published novels. Yosh, level up. It's called Shousetsu, I believe. Yeah, you can. I mean, Japanese people write their own novels, self-published novels, and it's yeah, it's a good website. So we're about to fight these guys, but let me quick show you the website I'm talking about, just for fun. This should be it. Okay, so let's jump to our browser cam. So this is the website. You can see the title of the website at the top, and it's just tons and tons of reading material, which is why I like it. So Shousetsuka means a novelist or a writer. So Shousetsuka ni naro. So let's become a novelist. And it's cool because all you have is by the way, welcome to Japanese Quest. You just have lots and lots of novels and short stories and poems and essays that people write all the time. And you can just click on it, read it for free. You can use a tool like Rikai or Yomi-chan to read it much more easily. And it's really cool because you have rankings for all these different genres. Like, let's look at some of the genres. You've got, this is the total, you've got love, you've got fantasy, you've got literature, you've got science fiction, SF is science fiction, you've got other, you've got, of course, parallel universe, which is a kind of signature in a way of the site. A lot of stories that you might know, like the slime anime, things like that, started here, and they become anime later on. They become published later on for the biggest ones. But yeah, I highly recommend checking out the site if you like reading this kind of light novel, because it's all free, and you can read people. Not all the people are good writers. You can read like what normal writing is, just get a sense of it. You can even try writing your own something, a story. If you want to write a short story, you could do that. So I recommend checking out that website. And it's yeah, it's SYO, I think SETU. But yeah, if you want to write Shousetsu ni naro, you can find it that way too. Let's go back to our words. Let's find some new words.
Vegeta, what does the
But I do
scouter
recommend
say
that
about
site.
his power level?
Yeah, anyone else? What is your favorite website for reading Japanese? What's the name of the website? Maybe someone in chat could find the name of the website and write it in chat, because I think it's shousetsu, which is basically the word for novel in Japanese. But I think instead of su, it's tu. Yeah, thank you for linking it, Blackheart. There's the website right there. Shousetsu.com. And I just recommend it because it's just so much free reading content. And if you find the ones that are most popular, generally they're pretty well written. And if you find the ones that have been published, you can read oftentimes published real light novels, like in a free version for the web novel version. For example, all the slime novels, Reincarnated as a Slime, I read all of them for free on that website. And I find the novel to be much better than the anime was. So yeah, that's probably one of my favorite places for reading. Right now, probably I'm doing more reading just on Amazon Books through Amazon Kindle. So I guess Amazon Japan might be one of my favorite websites too for reading Japanese. A lot of free books there too, actually. Yeah, that's true, Texan. Ooh, what do we have here? Yosh. Ooh, I think we might need a... Can we ride one of these things? Yeah, one of them is sparkling. I need that last web again for that website. It's just, if you scroll up, you can probably still see it. It's shousetsu, shousetu.com. Shousetsu, by the way, just means novel in Japanese. So it's a website for writing novels, and they're all free. Of course, it's native speakers, so it's going to be challenging, but if you use a tool like Rikaikun, or if you use a tool like Yomi-chan, you can at least start to read some of them. You can maybe find even the stories for some anime you've seen, and try reading the web novel version. I have read many, many books for free on that site. Okay, so now we are in this weird thing. Let's see how that goes. Look, we have two options. Oriru to get off, press B, or ZR for jump. Let's try that. So yeah, again, the question for the day for anyone new here, for anyone joining, we're a channel for learning Japanese from Japanese games. The question today is, what is your favorite website for reading Japanese or learning Japanese? What would you recommend to learn kanji in general? Yeah, the kanji question comes up so much. That's a good question for chat, because that's kind of... Everyone learns kanji a bit differently. Can I not jump more? What's going on here? I'd recommend... The main thing for kanji, the thing I always say first, is learn kanji in the context of words. So you want to learn kanji, we practice writing it, but then make sure you know the reading in the context of words. It's more useful to learn words than it is to learn just kanji in isolation, because you'll always see kanji in the context of words. For example, like when you see all these kanji here, you want to learn these kanji in the context of this word, chiho, a certain region, or setsugen. You learn a word, you learn how to say the kanji in this context. But then, yeah, it can be helpful to learn the kanji by themselves, because sometimes they are a word. For example, mori, forest. This one by itself would be yuki, snow. So it can help to have a system to learn all the kanji. I recommend writing them by hand. Learn kanji in the context of words, and if it helps, find another system for kanji. For example, remembering the kanji is one popular one. Why'd I get off this thing? In remembering the kanji, you make a story for each kanji and learn the kanji through its elements. Make a story based on the elements of the kanji. And you kind of make a story for each kanji to help remember it. And that does help some people. Yeah, that's the challenge of kanji. There's a lot. But eventually, they become very helpful, actually, for reading Japanese. Is kind of surprising thing. Ooh, someone saw bilingual manga. Yeah, it does look like a good website. Yeah, I agree with Unboxious too. Writing kanji by hand helps a lot. So at least once, when you learn a new kanji, writing it by hand, get the feel of it with the proper stroke order, definitely helps. I had a notebook where I would write every kanji, at least the first 2,000 or so. At least write them once by hand, and then just to get a feel of each kanji. Yeah, I recommend if you just want to learn the N5 kanji first, which is about the first 80, I highly recommend a kanji app. I believe it's just called Kanji Study. This Kanji Study app is incredibly good, and it's not free, but the first 80 kanji are free. So I recommend find this app. It's called Kanji Study, and it's very, very good. At least for the first 80 kanji, because the first 80 are free. So I recommend, yeah, learn the first 80 kanji, a great foundation. This app is very, very good. Ooh, Kanji Tree, also, I think, a pretty good one. Yosh. Wait, what? I didn't think we'd have to zone change. What's going on here? I have a book called Kanji to Learn. But often the descriptions are confusing. Yeah, I recommend finding a system that works for you. Wait a minute, where are we now? I didn't know we had like a town here or something. Okay. It's from Genki. Yeah, Genki is not known to be good for kanji. It's one of the weaknesses of the Genki series. Genki's pretty good, or pretty well known at least, for their grammar breakdowns, being pretty simple and just giving you some of the essential info. But for kanji, it's not known to be so good. What textbooks do you recommend? So yeah, Genki is kind of the standard for college textbooks, and it's one that I've taught with. I think it's pretty solid for a basic grammar and vocab foundation. Like, I hesitate to say any textbook is for everyone. Some people just don't like textbooks. Take Kim for a free resource is the most popular grammar resource probably that is free. And yeah, Imabi is similar to Take Kim, and some people like it better. It goes into more detail. And then yeah, Genki can be good for basic grammar, and it can take you to about N4 level if you do both of the first books, I believe. Some people like Japanese from Zero. It kind of moves a bit slower, I think. But some people like it more for self-study. It kind of depends on what you like. For grammar, I've mentioned before, this book is very good. I think I gotta show you this one, because it's just so good. It's just too good. Check it out. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if I can show this here. Okay, remember the kanji we talked about? For learning kanji, this can be good because you make a story basically for each kanji. Some people hate it, so do your research, but it's a good book for some people to learn all the 2,000 kanji that you need, 2,000 plus. For grammar, this is the gold standard. A dictionary of basic Japanese grammar. There's also an intermediate one. Get that one too. The advanced one you probably don't need so much, but there is an advanced one too. This one though is the most essential. Just really great grammar, examples, explanations, better than Genki, more detailed than Genki, but more of a reference. But I think it's so good you can just read through it. And this book too, Making Sense of Japanese, it's a thin book, but great book just for getting a sense of what the textbooks don't tell you, for breaking down grammar, to just get a feel of what exactly is happening in Japanese. How does the grammar really work? This helps you break that down. Highly recommend this book. Smaller books, so cheaper probably, you can find it on Amazon. So yeah, all these are good books. Let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is 2759, but let's make that go up. Ooh, we saw some new words. What? We're powering up and I didn't even know about it. So these new words here. Check it out, the new words that we saw. Kewashi. Kewashi Yamamichi. So this steep mountain path. We saw this word here. It's now added. Steep, the adjective for steep, kewashi. And then also another adjective, shimpiteki. Mysterious, mystical. So who would know that this mysterious, this mystical place would be here in this mountain path? Nandaka imamare to wa. So until now, kuki ga chigau. The air here smells different, seems different. Kuki, air, chigau, different. Yeah, who would think up this steep mountain path you'd find this mystical place? Something seems different here. So power level is now 2762. 2762, let's make that power level go up. And let's find some more words. Yeah, good shout out. I need to read something simple. This is a really good simple thing to read, by the way. I could have shown you that off my shelf here too. Shirokuma Cafe. Polar Bear Cafe. Great anime too. Great manga.
マルティナさんたら自分の故郷を神秘的なんて言われるとなんだか照れくさいわ
You're calling our hometown mystical or mysterious? That's kind of embarrassing. So apparently Veronica and Serena must be from here. So Jibun no Kokyo. Kokyo means your hometown. And Jibun means my, or your. So she's kind of embarrassed, you can see her. And the word for that, terekusa. The verb by itself is tereru. Tereru. Alright, looks good.
え、故郷ですってということは
What? Your hometown? Which means... Ooh, yeah, other good shoutouts for manga down there. Cheese Sweet Home is good too. In addition to Polar Bear Cafe, great suggestions. Those are some of the most popular ones for learners. Also, the one that always gets mentioned is, you probably know it, I don't even have to say it probably. Yotsubato, I believe. Yep, Texan has it. As expected.
はい、この地こそ私たちのふるさと。命の大樹と共に世界を見守ってきた神語りの里、聖地ラムダですわ。
はい。So yes, this is their hometown. この地こそ私たちの Furusato. So yes, this is our hometown. We see another word for it. Hometown. Furusato. Inochi no taiju to tomo ni sekai o mimotte kita. So we watch over the world along with the Tree of Life and Kamigatari no Sato. So we, Kami is God. Katari is to like tell a tale or a story. So we tell the teachings of God, the holy place, Lamuda. So we are now in a holy city, and that's where they're from.
静かすぎて退屈な場所だけど、ここに来るとやっぱり落ち着くわね。
So it's too quiet and kind of boring. We see the word for boring here. Taikutsu. So taikutsu na basho. It's a boring place. Basho is place. But kedo. But koku ni kuru to. But coming here. Yappari ochitsuku. Yappari. So kind of as expected. I can relax when I'm here in my hometown. Word says, can anyone recommend something to do in place of wanikani? It's starting to get a bit slow, too slow for me. I guess, I mean, Anki would kind of be the go-to suggestion normally. Like, find some kind of Anki deck and then just plow through it much faster than wanikani lets you do it. I think there might even be a wanikani Anki deck that you could just plow through much faster. I don't really know all the facts about all of that.
虹色の枝が見せてくれたオーブを捧げる祭壇は、この里を抜けた先に広がる始祖の森の山頂にあるはずですわ。
Okay. So, the scene that we saw, the vision we were given by this rainbow branch, the orb, the altar where we need to present this orb is beyond this village in the first forest on this kind of summit. Alright, let's go there. Let's do it.
ここで疲れを癒していきましょう。勇者様がいらしたと知ったら、みんなきっと喜びますわ。
So yeah, let's kind of heal our tired bodies from this journey. And yeah, everyone will be very happy that the Yusha is here. I bet they will, because they've been looking for us for a long time. That's basically what their whole life goal has been, so I'm sure. So Yusha-sama, the hero, Yusha-sama ga irashita to shittara. So if they know the hero is here, minna, everyone, kitto, definitely, yorokobimasu. Everyone will be happy.
World 世界中の命を束ね見守りし命の大樹よ。今日このラムダの地にまた一つ新たな命が生まれました。
Okay, I think they're kind of doing a church service type thing. Or no, it looks like maybe someone has passed away. So mata hitotsu again, one life. Aratana inochi. Inochi's life. And yokoso, welcome. Welcome to Japanese Quest, new party member. Inochi ga umaremashita. So a new life has been born. And they're talking to the world tree here. Inochi no taiju. So maybe a kid was born then. I guess we have a baby. I was thinking maybe it's a funeral. Nope. It's the other way. Another life was born, which I guess means a new leaf on the world tree. because I think each life is supposed to be a leaf on this world tree. When they die, it goes back to the world tree, or the tree of life.
かつて古き葉として散った命はこうして新たな葉として芽吹き、また違う一生を歩んでいくことでしょう。
Okay, so yeah, we're seeing this life cycle that I just kind of talked about. So, katsute, long ago, so as a leaf, a life that went away now can become a new leaf. Ha means leaf. So a new leaf can be grown. Matta chigao isho, and a new life can be lived.
我らの母、命の大樹よ。聖地ラムダのいとけない若葉にどうか祝福を授けたまえ。
Okay, so bless this child, bless this young leaf. You who is our haha, our mother. Inochi no taiju yo, the tree of life. Ooh, and we got some new words. Let's look at them. So we've got tereru, to be embarrassed. Yorokobu, to be glad, and ha, which means leaf. Some good words.
おお、双剣の姉妹ベロニカとセーニャではないか。一体いつからそこにいたのじゃ。
Ah, so it's the Sage sisters, Veronica and Serena. Ittai, itsukara soko ni ita? So, how long have you been standing over there? So itsu is when, so itsukara, so from when, and then soko means there, so soko ni ita. How long have you been existing? I guess not there, over there. I see a question here. How would you say light novels are compared to something like Dragon Quest XI? I was thinking of picking up Log Horizon light novels. I'd say it definitely depends on the light novel. Some light novels could be just like this, similar in level. Some light novels are much more difficult. It will depend on which light novel you find. But one thing that could be easier is if you're reading a web novel, for example, if you can use Rikai or Yomi-chan, that alone, having that tool could make it easier. Of course, if you're using like game to text, that could help you here. But I find, for me, a tool like Rikai, more than even OCR, just can really help. So that could be a helpful factor.
長老様、お久しぶりですわ。皆様お変わりないようで何よりです。
So, great elder, it's been a long time. Hisashiburi, long time no see, is the basic idea of that. And then Shodo, kind of the great elder. Minasama okawari nai yo de nariori. So I'm glad that it seems like everyone is the same here. Everyone's doing well here.
Hmm. ベロニカ、そなたしばらく見ない間にずいぶん背が縮んでしまったようじゃな。
Okay, so I haven't seen you for a while. And it seems like you've gotten a bit shorter since I last saw you. Because, yeah, she was made into a child. You can see here. She probably used to be more up where sister was.
これはちょっ といろいろあってね。
Yeah, various reasons. So, いろいろ means various. いろいろあってね. So, yeah, kind of different things happened. So, yeah, sei can be your height. For example, sei ga takai, tall. We also see shukufuku, blessing, as they're blessing that child. So good words. Let's make our power level go up to 2767.
So れより聞いてよ。ほら、私たち言いつけ通り勇者様を見つけてきたわよ。
So more importantly, listen. So, like you told us, we found the hero. So, Yusha-sama o mitsukete kita. So, we found the hero. So, yeah, I'm seeing kind of a deep dive on some things about AJAT and refold in various systems. And yeah, certainly immersion is kind of what they're all about, which is good. But I don't know if we need to go too deep into AJAT, because that's kind of a bottomless hole with all the different things with AJAT and various factions and things like that. But yeah, in general, the idea of immersion in Japanese, that's the key, and that's what they do. So definitely, that can be very helpful. But it's kind of a bottomless pit. So we don't need to go too far into all of the different things like that. I did think it was quite interesting and kind of surprising how the MIA community was so big and so well known, and then suddenly it kind of had this break up into Refold and Migaku now, which both seem like they're doing pretty well now. But yeah, I don't really want to go down that black hole either. But in general, shout out to immersion and exposing yourself to a lot of Japanese. That's kind of the key. So that's what they do, and if you want to check them out, by all means, go for it. But what happened here? Yusha-sama, the hero. Their goal was to find the hero, and they found him. So Yusha-sama o mitsukete kita. So we found the hero. The hero?
おお、赤子に祝福を授ける洗礼の日に勇者様がいらっしゃるとは、なんと今日はめでたき日よ。
Yeah, again, I don't think we need to debate on these points for now on Bakshas. It might be beyond the scope of what we want to do in our chat. If you want to bring it on Discord, even on the Discord, let's maybe not do that, because I feel like that's kind of the thing about AJAT and MIA that on this channel I'm not so into doing. This kind of like arguing over this method is the one method, we must do it. No. On Japanese Quest, we're kind of opening it up. This is more of a chill place. You can relax. If you want to learn this way, good. If you want to learn that way, good. This way can be good for you. This way can be good for me. We don't need to argue over points here. There are plenty of good places to do that on the internet. This is not one where we need to do that. Here we can look at the kitty. Griffin Sensei suggests relax. Even if you die, you can relax. And yeah, enjoy Japanese. Let's do it. Find a way that works for you. Okay, so to think that the hero would come on this blessed day of blessing this child.
私は聖地ラムダの長老ファナード。こうしてお会いできる時を何年もの間お待ちしておりました。
The hype is real. We've been I've been waiting for you for so long. So, nannen mono aida. So, for a very long time, you can see on his face he means it. Omachi shite orimashita. And he's using a keigo here to be very respectful. So, you see an o. Omachi shite orimashita. Being very respectful here. And I'm not going to go into deep thing on keigo, by the way.
長老様、私た
That's
ち
another black
世界
hole.
中を旅してついに突き止めたのです。勇者様の命を狙う邪悪なものの存在を。
And by the way, I'm not saying black holes are bad. If you go in a black hole, we still don't really know what's in there. Inside a black hole, what if you went inside a black hole and like there was a whole world or a bunch of worlds in there, another universe in there? There's theories that say it could be a universe inside a black hole. So black holes can be good. Just saying they can be a lot. So yes, we've been traveling the world, and finally, Suini, finally, we determined where the hero is. This is the word for to determine. Tsukitomeru. Ah, and we finally determined something else too. So Yusha sama no inochi o nerao. So someone aiming for the life of the hero. Jahakuna mono. So an evil person, an evil existence, sonzai means existence, trying to kill the hero. Little, konnichiwa.
なるほど。それではウルノーがなる者がデルカダール王国の誰かに化け勇者様を亡き者にしようと。
Naruhodo. I see. So Mortigan, they call him in Japanese a different name, but we're kind of going by Mortigan just because I'm familiar with that one. So Urunoga in Japanese. So he transformed into someone in the kingdom of Derukadaru, and he's trying to kill the hero. So Dareka ni. So Dareka is someone. Dareka ni bakeru. So transforming into someone. If you take away the ru, you can just say bake and then continue on with something else, trying to kill us too.
私たちはウルノーガを打ち倒すため闇の力を払う何かが眠っているという命の大樹のところへ向かうことになります。
So yeah, we are going to the Tree of Life. Because there is the power to remove the darkness. Or to clear the darkness. And yeah, that is so we can defeat Mortigan. Sail ears, ooh. Good to see you again, Sail ears. Remember, I enjoyed drawing that sailboat with ears on it when you first joined. So welcome.
命の大樹へは始祖の森の山頂にある祭壇にオーブを6つ捧げればいけるらしいわ。
So yeah, if we give 6 orbs to the altar above the first forest, then we can go to the world tree. To the Tree of Life. So the main thing here is Inochi no Taiju e, so e, and 2, ikeru, we can go. All this in the middle kind of explains how we can go. And the way is to give these 6 orbs.
おお、私はかつてベロニカとセーニャが勇者様と共に命の大樹を目指し天高い山を登っていく夢を見ました。
Huh. So I had a dream. The way you say to have a dream is very simple. Yume o miru. This is the past form, so yume o mimashita. That could be a sentence by itself. I had a dream. But he edits all this to explain that dream. So what kind of dream is it? It's a dream involving Veronica and Serena with the hero. So Yusha-sama to Tomoni. So with the hero. And they're aiming for the world tree. Meizasu is to aim for. Again, meizashi. Can connect that to the next thing too. It's like the Tei form. And they climbed this tall mountain. I had a dream of that.
あの夢はきっと大樹の神託。そう思ってベロニカとセーニャの二人を勇者様のもとへと使わしたのですが。
So that dream must have come from... Yeah, the Tree of Life must have given me a vision. And you must, yeah, be sending the hero up there.
これで
They must have
全
sent you
て
to
が
send
明らかになりました。あの夢は勇者様が始祖の森の山頂にある祭壇へ向かう光景を示していたのでしょう。
So now everything has become clear. Akiraka, clear. To become clear, akiraka ni narimashita. Everything has become clear. So with that dream, it's clear that you must go to this first forest, up on the mountain, and go to that altar. The dream has shown me.
始祖の森へ続く道はこの先に見える大聖堂の奥にあります。
Okay, so the path to the first forest, the word for path is michi. So what kind of michi? Again, you can modify any noun by adding a bunch of stuff before it. So let's modify this noun, path. Shiso no mori e tsuzuku michi. So the path that's continuing to the first forest. Konosaki ni mieru. So up ahead, you can see, yeah, this big cathedral. The path you can find in there. Let's do it. Yeah, good word, michi. It's also the kanji you see for things like the way of something, like bushido, judo. We saw before kishido, the way of the knight. It's the path of something, the way of something. Very useful kanji. Very useful word.
私は大聖堂でお待ちしておりますから、オーブが6つすべて集まりましたら、私のところまでお越しください。
Okay, so if you have all 6 orbs, I'll be waiting in the cathedral. And we do have 6 orbs. Yeah, JP wrote another one. Chado, the way of tea, or tea ceremony. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, looks like we can save here. Let's do that. We might as well go to the hotel too. Cole says the breakdowns are my favorite. What do you mean the breakdowns are my favorite? Just curious what you mean there. What exactly the context? If you could break down your sentence about breakdowns, that would be a good breakdown. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so let's see. We've here got a place to rest. Yado. Inn. Yeah, you do see that a lot, the word for holy. Ooh, I'm glad. Yeah, I thought that's maybe what you meant, just wasn't sure. So I'll break it out again. Anytime you whip out the glorious yellow pen. Yeah, I was just looking at my first ever stream. Our first ever Japanese quest back with Xenoblade 2. And noticing the way I use the pen. I think I've gotten a little better at using it over time. I've realized sometimes circling can be better. Is one thing I realized. I think doing lines is good too, but once in a while for really focusing the eye, circling and then erasing it, I notice for my eye, just watching, can kind of help you focus, break down, move on, focus, break down. I think that can help a lot. So yeah, underline certain words, the way you walk us through the sentences. Kanpeki. Arigato. Yeah, I think that's I think it's Kampeki you're going for. Perfect. Anyway, I appreciate it. I'm doing my best. And yeah, I think as a Japanese teacher, the reason I keep doing this is because I think it is a good way to do it. The best way to learn words is in context or in context, and I think I'm pretty good at this method of teaching, so that's why I'm doing it too. If I didn't have confidence in it, I wouldn't be doing it anymore, because we've been doing it for 3 years. Cool, yeah, but it's good to make those mistakes because we can learn from that. Everyone can learn from that. Making mistakes is good. You can level up from that. It's a good thing. Not just you, everyone here can level up from that. Okay, been lurking. Mama Luigi, good to see you. Kelly says, since I started watching the stream, I've been recognizing a lot more words when reading. That is great to hear. I love hearing that kind of feedback because it's just great feedback to know what works, what doesn't work. We can make this even better. We can improve Japanese Quest still. It's been improved a lot already. Do you use mouse to write with the yellow pen? Yeah, I did buy a drawing pad, but to be honest, I've never used it because I find, for me at least, the mouse seems to work better for my setup, and to switch back and forth quickly, which I like to do. So I am using a mouse, which limits some things, but works well for the way I do it. So yeah, great feedback. I appreciate the feedback, and yeah, I want to keep fine-tuning what we do to make this the best Japanese Quest it can be. And I think already it's improved quite a bit, but I think even at the beginning, like I watched the old stream, the first stream ever, and I was thinking it would kind of suck and I'd be like not wanting to recommend it to people anymore. But to be honest, I watched it and I was kind of inspired by it. I liked it a lot. In a way, like my sense of humor back then was kind of different, and I kind of liked that. It was different in some ways, maybe not as good, but in some ways possibly more pure, and I don't know, it's just different because there was no one in chat for a long time either. It's the first ever stream, no one was there. And of course, adding new words here, that did not exist yet. This is new. However, power level was here, but we just had 50 words at that time. Now we're up to 2,700, and it's even gone up. Let's see what we have. So this word, I'm not sure if I want to add this word right now. I don't remember exactly how that was in the game, so if I don't remember the context exactly, I do remember that word, but I don't remember that kanji, so I'm not really feeling we should add that right now. But the other words, let's add, maybe add that word later if we see it again, and we see the context again. But these words, nerao, to aim, very good word. Shimesu, to show, very good word. That other word was good too. We can add it again later. Again, erasing words doesn't mean adding the word was bad. It means it's good. We can review it again another time and get it that much better. And word says 100%. Great community here. Yeah, good to hear. I'm glad you like it. So power level is now 2769. Let's make that power level go up. Sometimes I have the stream on when I go for a walk just to hear what's being said. Great for narration. Good to hear. That's very encouraging.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is rising. Let's go. So let's save here. Yeah, I've been very happy and very impressed with just how positive and how helpful the community is here. And, you know, that's on you. That's on everyone watching, writing in chat. I try to lead by example the best I can, but really, I've been really impressed and lucky and fortunate. And I wouldn't be still doing this, to be honest, if the community has not grown up so great. Like so many communities for Japanese learning on the internet, there can be so much, I don't know, kind of arguments, drama, and a lot of kind of like gatekeeping in the Japanese learning community that I really am not a fan of. Saying, ooh, if you don't do this, you're not really learning Japanese. If you're not learning this, you're not really learning Japanese. I'm glad that here we don't really have much of that. We can just focus. There's different ways to learn. Yes, this way works well to learn. But come on, let's relax. Let's enjoy it. You don't have to always worry about that stuff. Let's just have fun. Like, we're all allies. We're all learning it. We don't need to argue about it. Let's just have fun with it. Like, you can learn with that way. We can learn with this way. We can play games. You can read books. Doesn't really matter. Let's have fun. Let's do it. Let's go. We're all allies here. So yeah, there's plenty of places if you want to argue this point or this method or that method. This is not really the place for that. Let's just enjoy Japanese and let's go to the world tree. Let's save the world while we're at it. Konnichiwa. And exactly, we can power up, we can level up in the game, we can level up in Japanese, we can look at the cat. Think about this kitty. This kitty doesn't want drama. This kitty just wants to go on a journey. We're on a journey. That's, I think, really the strength here on Japanese Quest. We're on a journey. And for this moment, we can kind of share that journey and just let's enjoy it. Oh, Yusha-sama, the hero. You've got the 6 orbs? Nanto, subarashi, amazing.
それでは勇者様、どうぞこちらへお越しください。
So now then, hero, come this way. Ah, yokatta. Good to hear from Budo. You can learn a lot here too. They said, とても勉強になりました. So I've learned a lot from this channel. Looks good. By the way, Budo means grape. Good word. We can power up the power of grapes if we haven't yet. Have we learned the word for grape yet? If not, let's power up the grapes. Why not? The power of grapes. We've probably learned the kanji for grapes, though, I think. Because I'm into grapes. And the kanji's cool.
なんて綺麗なんでしょう。こちらの絵は一体何を描いたものなのかしら。
So what? A beautiful painting. So what is painted there? So the word for painting or picture, e, and then the word for beautiful, kire. So we have a very beautiful painting here. And then what is drawn here? Nani o egaita. So what is drawn there?
こちらの数々の絵はラムダの地に伝わる神話の一節を表したものです。
Okay, so each of these pictures shows a different myth that has been passed down in this holy place that is called Ramuda. So Ouija, even though I'm usually too busy to chat, I learn a lot from listening to the stream. Ouija, that's great to hear. And yeah, good to see you. Ah, right. I saw that too on your stream. Budo and Vineyard. And actually, like, I kind of learned that from your stream. Like, I understood it because it's got the word for garden with the word for grape, but I don't think I've really seen that together too much. So I kind of learned that from your stream too. So yeah, check out Kelly and Kanji. You can learn from Kelly and Kanji's stream too. I did.
Yusha とは世界に最悪が訪れるとき、大樹に選ばれて生まれてくる存在。
Okay, so this is the story of the time the Great Calamity came. Ooh, wow, look what's happening. You can see the world tree, you can see the Tree of Life on fire. 大変ですね. And yeah, the hero is the one that came at this time of the calamity. Picked by the world tree.
この世界に初めて勇者という存在が降臨されたのは遥か古の時代のことです。
So the first time the hero came was in ancient times. So Haruka means long ago, Inishe, ancient, and then Jidai. The period of ancient times is when the Yusha, the hero, first came. We have the word for grape. Can you try it with the kanji, though? I'm curious with the kanji, is that a duplicate? Because we do want the kanji for grape. The kanji for grape is a good one. You could keep the katakana for the second one.
ロドゼタシアのすべての命の源は命の大樹。邪悪の神はその大樹の中に宿る生命力の根源、大樹の魂を奪おうとしました。
So the word for grape, it looks like it might be a new word after all. Didn't come up green. There's the kanji for grape. Cool kanji. They're tricky kanji. They're outside of the normal, the kind of standard Joyo kanji. But still, they are pretty common kanji that are good to at least know. You see that? Ah, grape. So here, the whole world, the source of life is the tree of life. So subete, everything. Subete no inochi no minamoto wa the tree of life. So the kind of the origin, the word for origin here is minamoto. So the origin of all life is the tree of life. And this evil god, Jaku no kami wa. So as for this evil god, marking it with the topic particle here, the topic is this evil god. What they do is try to take the soul, tamashi, the soul of the great tree. Taiji no tamashi o ubao to shimashita. So they try to take this soul, the source of all life. Because maybe if you steal it, you get eternal life. That's what they wanted, right? Some good words here. Budo, grape. Minamoto, the source. Kongen, also the source. Like this one, Minamoto can be like the source of a river, too. Okay, new words. 2772, power level is now going up. The hype is real for Japanese on Twitch. Let's go.
そんな時代に命の大樹に選ばれ生まれたのがあなたと同じ痣を携えた伝説の勇者老主様です。
老主様です。Huh. So at that time, the original time. Ooh, look at this person. I think. Does this look like the main character in Dragon Quest III, this legendary hero? Can anyone confirm that? It looks like the same hero maybe from Dragon Quest III, one of the first Dragon Quest games. Is that right, Kelly? I don't know that much about Dragon Quest, but I have played Dragon Quest III a little bit now. And I played the first one. I believe this is that original hero from Dragon Quest III. And he is this Densetsu no Yusha, the legendary hero, Roshu-sama. And he has the same mark on his hand, the same as you. Onaji Aza, the same mark on your hand. And he was chosen by the World Tree. Yeah, thank you, Betrothed. Connected to 3, 1, and 2. That's the order. 3 first, then 1, then 2. Nice. But yeah, I thought it was a different name. Huh. You're right, Anax. I thought the name might have been different. I wonder.
そして勇者老主様と共に戦ったお仲間の一人賢者セニカ様。
Oh, really? Nice comment by Betrothed. So this guy is actually even before Dragon Quest 3. So this is like the original, like the really OG Yusha hero. By the way, Iron Man is also a hero, so welcome to Iron Man. Iron Man can probably be somewhat helpful at the World Tree too. It seems like many of the Dragon Quest games are connected in some way. So some of them are connected, more so than like Final Fantasy games are connected. These games, some of them are connected, at least in like the legend, somewhat in a way like the Zelda games are connected. Somewhat similar. そして勇者様と共に戦った so the one who fought with the hero お仲間の一人 Kenja. So there was a sage or a philosopher, sometimes it's used in that way, a sage with that hero. Senika was her name. Oh, really? So that's the order. So are we actually before Dragon Quest 3? I didn't know that. So chronologically, we're right now before Dragon Quest 3? Eh? Shinakatta. I kind of thought we were after. Good to know. So 4 to 6 are connected as well. Interesting.
そのセニカ様の生まれ変わりと言われているのがそちらのベロニカとセーニャなのです。
Cool. Good comments. Thanks for giving us some context about where we are. Okay, so nice comment. Now we're hearing about how our characters are related to those people back in the day. So if there's new words here, this power level can go up. We can get some new words. I'm going to take a quick break, so I will say BRB, but our power level can go up even now if there are new words there. So Japanese Quest will be back. Itekimasu. Tadaima, Japanese Quest is back. Let's just touch base again with our topic for the day. What is your favorite website for reading Japanese, for learning Japanese? Let's go back to the Twitter real quick, and let's take a look at it. Let's see. Ooh, we got 10 bells, so some people have been retweeting it, it seems. So again, the question was, what is your favorite website for reading Japanese? I linked a good one. Let's see what we're up to. 226 retweets, 650 likes. Tommy Sosa, welcome. Welcome to anyone else. I'm a Japanese teacher. We teach Japanese through Japanese games. Also, we do occasionally tweet. If someone could link the Twitter down there, that'd be good. So the question is, what is your favorite website for reading Japanese? If you want to see a good one, or 43 good ones that are free, I linked them here in the Twitch here. Let's see what these bells are all about. Getting some more retweets, good. Got some more people followed, good. Good things happening. Fellow beginner, fully agree. I like that. They're talking to someone else. I'm not a beginner. I'm a Japanese teacher, just so you know. And, Knowledge Fellowship tweeted us out. Let's like that. And, good. Let's go back to the game. So here's our words. We'll add more words and our power level will go up. Let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
And again, the question is, what is your favorite website for reading Japanese, for learning Japanese? NX says, I never know how to say that. Sub to SRS. Don't know how to say that. But okay, dual subtitles. Sounds good. I also like to read the Japanese guide websites for the games I'm playing. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. So yeah, any other websites that you like to read, write them down there in chat. We can all level up from that knowledge. We can all maybe try doing that someday. Okay, so the keyword here, this old man's talking about, check him out. Umare kawari, reincarnation. So umare is birth, kawari is change, so change birth is a reincarnation. And these two in our party, Serena and Veronica, are the reincarnation of this great sage, Seneca. Okay, means subtitles to SRS, cool. And bilingual manga, good website too. Nice, nice.
ウルノーガ
Urunoga. Mortigan in English.
邪神なきこの時代にあなたがなぜ勇者として生を授かったのか、皆様の話を聞いてすべてつながりました。
So why you, the hero, were given life again when there was no evil anymore. But now everything makes sense. Oh, nice, Mama. Yeah, good word. We learned that yesterday. Niru, to boil.
どうかウルノーガなるものを打ち果たし、世界の未来をお守りくださいませ。ご分をお祈りしておりますぞ。
So yes, please defeat Mortigan and protect the future of this world. Ooh, I don't like this. Sekai no mirai. So Sekai is world, mirai is future. So the future of the world. Omamori kudasai. Please protect, please save the future of the world. And then, ooh, nice word here. So buun. Then go makes it more polite. So bu means like military things. It's used in like Bushido, I believe. And then un is luck, put them together. So luck in battle. Go bu no. Oinori shiteimasu. So I pray for your luck in battle. And yeah, if someone wants to add that word That word for luck in battle, I'm not sure if we've learned that. So, boon could be a good one to add. Ah, okay, fortunes of war, cool. I don't know if I've ever heard fortunes of war in English. Interesting. But yeah, same basic idea. And now we've powered up with the fortunes of war. Always good to power up with the fortunes of war. 2773 is now our power level. Check it out. Power level going up. We are now unstoppable here on Japanese Quest. The language learning hype, the motivation is too great. Anyone who's here, you can take a bit of it, add it to your own situation, and you can be motivated to learn some Japanese. Let's go. We give out motivation for free here on Japanese Quest. One of our many services. Yatta ze. Sa. Boukensho. Time for an adventure. Yeah, motivation is free. Take some. It's kind of like a ball of light, much like the ball of light you find in this game. It's a ball of light. Maybe you can't see it. Some people can see it. I can see it. The cat can definitely see it. Can you see it? If you can see it, if you can't see it, doesn't matter. Hold on to it. Put it somewhere roughly in your soul place, and yeah. Then you'll be motivated to study Japanese. Just that easy. Let's do it. Ooh, what do we see up here? Ooh, a dragon. Is that like our first full dragon, maybe? The hype is real. Get some dragon hype in the chat. I think we have to fight that dragon. Ooh, these guys are kind of strong here, huh? Sasaga, first forest. As expected, the first forest, they got some nasty stuff in here. They got poison. Oh no, everyone's getting poisoned? What is going on here? You're gonna poison us? Let's put you to sleep. Yosh. How you like that? Did you hear what Eric said there? Oretachi no kachi. It is our win. Kachi means win. Oretachi means us. Mama Luigi, it will kind of depend on what we see in the game. So I'm not sure if we have all the words for hunt yet. But if you want to in chat show how to read and what the meanings of some of those words are, that's good. If we see it in game, we can then learn it. But let's keep what we put on the new words for what we see in the game. Let's see if we need points. Can Kamiyu get anything here? Yeah, I think we want more skills up in the stealing space, because I think we want this one. And these are probably some good stat buffs too. Yeah, increasing his dodge sounds good too. That's what that one does. Yeah, Mama Luigi, it's all good. It helps to bring it up anyway. Just imagine we're all on this journey. We can bring up stuff. We can learn from the talks that we have on the journey too. Once in a while, we'll add those words, but in general, yeah, let's learn the words in the game. Not quite to that one yet. Sure, speed sounds good. And I realize I kind of rushed through that menu. I don't want to spend too much time looking at menus. Oh no, we got 2 poisons. Can we cure that? Let's see if we can cure that. Let's see if we just... Like, isn't there a button where you can just cure yourself? I forget that button. If we do Bonton, will that work? Yeah, that works. Okay. It's nice you don't have to just go around and choose the spell each time. You can just do it automatically. Alright, let's try our first dragon. I think this is like the first full dragon, maybe. Sky dragon, I guess. See if we can sleep a dragon. You can see his name in katakana, Sky Dragon. Sky Dragon. Maybe we should steal from a Sky Dragon, actually. Let's try our Dragon Slash. Looks like he's not too tough. Oh no, I want to steal from the Sky Dragon. Are we really that strong? We can kill Sky Dragons just like they're nothing now? I did hear some people in this game turn up the combat to be more challenging. I think we didn't do that, so maybe it's too easy for some people's comfort level anyway. For us, I think it's fine. We did die once in that squid. I don't really need to die a lot more. Since our focus is language, faster battles is good. I recommend if you're playing a game for language, turn it on the easiest mode. If you're into that, it can speed up the pace. I think we're just in the normal mode here. Ooh, we got our first camp. Looks good. Yeah, the problem with that is if you have it on a hard mode, if your focus is language, it's wasting time. At least that's how I take it. And for this channel, that's how I take it. Yellow Ninja, Ohio, good morning. But if you enjoy the battle, then that's time well spent. So it's really down to what you enjoy. Okay, let's see. Let's try to... We've leveled up now. You can see level up. We've leveled up in Blacksmithing. We got a new skill, I think, too. Let's see what we can make now. So that short sword could be good. We still can't make it, though. What about armor? Yep, let's level up with power of armor, maybe, too. Anything that strikes the eye here. So it could be a better shield for our hero. Not that much better. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything that seems... Oh, let's quick check accessories too. Nothing seemed to jump out as we must make it that we could make. Because we're missing a lot of ingredients too. But let's look at accessories too. I think the accessories at this point in the game aren't that helpful, but maybe something. Also, all these different elemental earrings we could make. What do they do exactly? So they just reduce an elemental damage type. I don't think we really need that. We have a thief's glove. That could be good for our thief. We still can't make it though. This thing might be good. We still can't make that, though. Okay. I think we're good. We just haven't done enough random fighting and random exploring and random getting items for that, unfortunately. But that's fine. We're doing fine. You can buy some of it if they're purchasable. Huh. Click to make it. You can buy them at the, like, just right now? You mean you can buy them, like... I'll try it. I didn't know you could buy, like, on the fly as you're smithing. Let's try that. So what's a weapon we would want? Maybe this one. Wow, you're right. You can buy it. What? That's so weird. You can just buy the ingredients? Huh, I don't think we really need that enough to buy it, but just for fun for our first time, let's just do it. Let's do it. So let's look at our special techniques here. We got a new one. So I think this hits 4 really hard. This one increases the temperature. Double hit. Half hit, that could be good for this one. 2x2, vertical 2. Let's do vertical 2. Again. Again. Moikai. Okay, so the next hit will have double power, so let's do a hit on the first one. Again. Perfect. And let's do maybe a half hit on the bottom one just to be safe. Let's see, the half hit is this one. Hanbun no Chikara, so half power. Kampeki. Perfect. Hype. Let's get some hype in the chat. We made a perfect knife. Yatta. So +3 short blade. Looks good. Thanks for everyone who's taught us how we could do that. And I'm curious how good that is. It's +3. That might actually... Is it good enough for even our main knife wielder? Let's just check. No, so not quite good enough for him because we did buy a nice one for him. But for Sylvia, that will be a lot better. Sylvia is the kind of the Japanese name. Sweet, that's a big upgrade. Yatta. I noticed we have a lot of new weapons. Let's make sure there's not anything better for some of these. I guess this is just kind of some random stuff because I never sell anything. Looks good. Let's save. Perfect, exactly. Nicely done. I like all the hype in the chat. Yatta! It's one of my most proud emote creations. The yatta spacing just worked out pretty well for that. It's a proper hype thing, and you just hear that so much in video games. Yatta! Like Chun-Li and Street Fighter. Okay, so we're going to the first forest. Sa, ikimashou. What are these balls? We must find out. Is it a rock? It is a rock. And in fact, 3 rocks. Yosh. Dude, these rocks are kind of scary. Ooh, you don't want to make string mad. So this rock is almost dead. Let's kill this rock. Oh no. Yosh. Ooh, I like how those rocks shatter when you defeat them. Good experience too. Almost getting up to this first forest. This could be some crafting material here. Yosh. Eh? Nani? I was sure we could get through here. We cannot. Treasure's on the other side, okay. That could be a good time for the Nani emote. We have an emote for Nani as well. Many important Nani moments in games. Yeah, Kelly. Haru and Aki are doing well. Genki desu yo. Those are the two other kitties on this quest. Sometimes make appearances. Aki means autumn, Haru means fall. And they like the names. Yosh. Seems kind of easy to sleep, these Cyclops guys. Yosh, Crick, Yokoso! Japanese Quest, welcome. Haru likes to do that. No, Aki doesn't do that so much. Aki more just runs around like a crazy kitty. Yatta! Let's see if we can get some strength up here. We can. Strength sounds good. We got more sky dragons. Give us more smithing material. Ooh, did we miss something? Yeah, that's the awesome stream. Do you mean like Oh Hi Rune, I believe? Yeah, we often auto-host her. Cool streamer. F Foxes! Hajimemashite! Yeah, good to meet you, F Foxes. Welcome. Yokozo, Japanese Questへ.さあ、日本語で、英語で、ゲームで、冒険しよう。Let's learn Japanese together. That's what we do. Anyone else who's new, I'm a Japanese teacher. Welcome. We learn Japanese from Japanese games. In context. We level up at the game. We level up in Japanese. And sometimes we ask questions, like there's a question you see in the title today. What is your favorite website for reading Japanese, for learning Japanese? You can write that in chat if you've got an answer. Magic Chakram. This must be like a boomerang. We don't use that kind of weapon right now. But could come in handy later if we use it. And yeah, just like you said at Fox's, the reason we do this is playing games is fun. Learning Japanese is fun. Put them together, maybe it's even more fun. It's like double the fun. That's why we do it. And that's why I do it as a Japanese teacher. I've taught Japanese in the classroom. It's fun. Teaching it through games is just that much more fun. And if it's that much more fun, sometimes you can learn that much better. So that's the goal. Welcome.
Hey! 神様
助かったぜ。
はい ご無理なさらずありがとう
And by the way, you can summon dragons on Japanese Quest if you subscribe to Japanese Quest. You can subscribe for free if you have Amazon Prime. And like that dragon we see there, that sky dragon, you can summon a sky dragon, which is always helpful to bring hype to Japanese learning to this channel on Twitch. And we're almost now up to this first forest. Let's go. Here we go. Finally, we've made it. The first forest. Ooh, we can even see the altar we're going for. Tenku no Saidan. The altar of the heavens, or altar of heaven, you could say. And that's where we're going. Tenku no Saidan ni Iki. Go there, and then find the path to the world tree. Let's go, the hype is real. Mama Luigi has summoned a dragon. Let's go. This dragon will help guide us through this first forest. We'll need all the help we can get. The hype is real. Let's go. Let's check. How many dragons are we up to, even? How many subs are we up to? I should maybe have a counter for that. It says 67. So yeah, I think yesterday was 69, so it might have gone down because some ran out. Some dragons went off on their own way. But yeah, 67 dragons. That's a lot of dragons.
お見事です
Oh no, we kind of need a camp, don't we? We're getting low in mana and health. Huh.
くらいな。
Yosh.
デホイム
やっ。
Yosh.
それ。せい。
Katta. We won.
ちょっと頑張りました
Yatta, level up. Let's use those points quick. Hi. So we can do dual wield. Is there a reason for her to do dual wield with like 2 wands? Is there a point to it? Let's just say there is. Let's get that. Let's give her another wand. I don't really know the point of it, but let's go with it. There must be some reason. Can we get a second wand now? We only have 1 wand? Can she get a shield? She can get a shield, but she now has a pot lid. That's good too. Always make her dual wield. Yeah, until she finds another wand, let's at least give her a pot lid. I forgot that she could have a shield. Can she always have a shield? We should make her a better shield, maybe. Since we use her, after all. And her defense is very important. Ah, so you never run out of MP because you can have different abilities. Ooh, this guy looks like that beast we fought before. Let's take him on. For old time's sake.
まずいな。
せい。
はあ。
No, I might as well heal. We've got the big heal now. That's good.
せーの。それ。
助かったぜ。
そうね。
こいつでどうだ。はあ。やるじゃねえ
This
か。
guy seems to have a lot of hit points. Not enough, though. Yosh. Kachimashita. Yeah, speaking of Discord, if someone wants to link our Discord, people can chat after stream as well. So if you want to connect on Discord, yeah, I used to go on like lots of different servers, but it got to be too many. So now I mostly go on our Japanese Quest Discord. You can see the Discord there. Check it out. People share resources there and can just kind of hang out. Might as well get some more points up here. Speed sounds good. Don't have enough points yet. And yeah, I think I joined like too many servers at one point because I actually get spammed on Twitter quite a bit with random personal messages and stuff. So yeah, just so you know, I don't really friend people or like message people private messages on Discord. I just get too many messages and spam on there. So just be aware, I'm not always that active on Discord. Don't take it personally. It's just I get lots of messages on Discord, so I kind of don't even look at them sometimes. Eh? This guy's a beast. What was that about? I guess that was a critical hit probably, but still. Yeah, my office hours, you might say, are right now. Someday, we'll see, I might do more. I have had the idea to do something more like a classroom potentially, with like a Patreon potentially. Someday, we'll see. Someday. Cole says, take my money. Yeah, we'll see. In time, Japanese Quest may evolve in certain ways. So there may be more ways, more opportunities to support Japanese Quest someday, if you are interested. I wouldn't mind doing this full-time someday, because I do think that there's a place for a Japanese teacher teaching Japanese through games full-time. I mean, think about it. There's enough good Japanese games, there's enough good Japanese to learn. If the teacher is good enough, I think I am, someday, might be a thing. We'll see. For now, I'm kind of doing it part-time. But someday, I might just decide, time to go pro. Pro gamer. Pro Japanese teacher, through games. Has a nice ring to it, if you ask me. LOL at office hours. Yeah, exactly.
それせい
Callie says there's definitely an audience for it. A lot of people who want to learn Japanese play a lot of Japanese games. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, exactly. I think it's becoming more and more of a thing since games are becoming more regionless. So more and more, I think it will become a thing. And become just a thing that's another way to enjoy games. And in a way, you can enjoy games at a deeper level if you play it in the original language. You can see the original translation, you can get just a bit deeper into some of the characters, some of the words that are used. You can feel the writing from the original writer. It's a win-win-win. Yeah, these guys are good to sleep to, it seems. Yosh. We've got our sleep attack now. Let's try that. 6 times damage to someone sleeping. Don't mind if I do. 6 times damage is only 83 damage. That's kind of weak. I think because this guy might have like a strong defense since he's a rock, basically. Let's get to this camp over here. Looks like we're making progress. Yeah, that's a great tip. Change your Switch language to Japanese. Most games have Japanese. Yeah, most. Unfortunately, not all. Like this game does not have Japanese if you switch the language. You need to get the Japanese version. And the first game we played, Xenoblade 2, is like that too. But some games that we played, like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, is like that. You switch the language on the Switch, you can play the game in Japanese. And also having the menus in Japanese is kind of just nice to be exposed to more Japanese. So yeah, good tip there. I wish it worked all the time. Maybe someday every game could have every language. That's the dream of Japanese Quest. Yeah, Zolard, it does state the language supported, generally. Sometimes it can be a little confusing, though, but in general, yeah. Let's see if there's anything more that we can smith with our new smithing abilities. Any armor that might be good. Right, we learned that we could make a shield. Yeah, let's make a better shield for Serena at least. And that we actually have the material for. Oh, nice. Dragon Quest X, Japanese only. Yeah, that's a good game. Alright, so our special abilities here. We've got the 4-time hit. Ooh, yeah, this is the one that's random. I like this one because it's so cheap. So randomly, you'll hit 4. So 2x2. We could do the 2x2 one, but just randomly is so much cheaper. Maybe let's just do random. And for this one, I still don't think we need to worry about the temperature. Sometimes upping the temperature first can help. Not sure if we really need to do that. Well, let's just try it. And now, let's do random. The danger with that is you could hit one a bunch. To be safe, maybe let's do this the 4-time, the 2x2. Will we get there is the question. Let's try some random. Let's live dangerously. Ooh, double power? For double power, let's try that 4 hit again. Okay, so now we're almost right there. Let's just test a normal hit, see what kind of power we're getting. We might go over here. Do we try it? Oh no, I shouldn't have done it. So we have a half hit, so half hit might be good here. And now let's try our half power on some of these. Oh, we're going a little over, but oh well. Perfect. Close enough. Should be pretty good. Not perfect. The shields are a bit harder to make than the one we made before. Still says success though, +2, pretty good. +3 is the max. And now we have a shield for our healer, which is good. Oosh. Better than a pot lid. A lot better. Yosh. Yeah, exactly, Foxes. That's what it said for success. You can use it as a pseudo verb as well. Seiko suru, to be successful. Yosh, we've leveled up with our shield. Now let's level up as we continue through this first forest. Yeah, Foxes, there you go. Good word. Anyone know the opposite of that word? The opposite of success in Japanese? What would you say, do you think? Often when you're learning words like that, learning both the opposite and the word can be helpful to kind of make it stick in the mind. Then you learn 2 words for the price of 1 in a way. Yeah. SCR, you've got it. Shippai. Failure. And there's a famous phrase with that. Shippai wa seiko na haha. So the mother of success is failure. So you need to fail to succeed. So actually failing when you're learning a language, and really with anything, is good. You can learn from that, you can level up from that, so learning both those words is helpful. If someone wants to put that saying in chat, or put a similar saying in chat, that could help. Yep, shippai, failure, there you go. Yeah, failing a lot is good. It's one of the things that we can do as humans that makes us human in a way. I feel like there's no one that can fail quite as spectacularly as humans. It's one of our superpowers. Failing is good. You can fail upward. You can level up through failure.
Hi.
やっ
風よ、切り裂け。
痛い
Go to sleep. Ah, yeah, NX, thank you for writing that down. So that
こんなものかしら。
saying is a very helpful idea for learning languages. Shippai wa seiko no haha. So failure is the mother of success. Just means through failure you can succeed. Or you can learn to succeed. It's a very useful idea learning language. As long as you keep moving forward, no matter the mistakes that you make, you will keep leveling up. Just like the game, that's just how the game of life works. It's written into the code. What is this thing? Ooh, is this like our first Manticore? Let's say hello to our first Manticore. At least we haven't seen one for a while, I don't know. I think the Manticore wants to sleep though. Nope, apparently not. I like how she just yells out to God. Kami-sama! Might have been overkill? Oh well. Let's respect the Manticore. Make him feel good. Veronica has leveled up. Let's get some more magic. More MP. Sounds good. Level up. Level up. Can you imagine how hard this game would be if our character was not like a tightrope walker? You just have to be, like this point in the game, you would have to stop. But luckily, our character is good at that. Very convenient. Konnichiwa. Always say hello to Manticores, that's what I say. Ooh, I like these mushroom stairs. Anyone know the Japanese word for mushroom? It's a good one to know. Good one to eat as well. Chalk's got it. Looks good. And I'm not saying it because most of you don't know it. A lot of you probably do know it, but if we see that in chat, if you hear it, kinoko, mushroom, if you see it in Romaji, you see it in hiragana, then maybe someone watching this video someday on YouTube can think, huh, I have now unlocked the power of mushrooms. My power level in Japanese has gone up. Is there? I don't know that song. A Konbini song about mushrooms? Yeah, that's not what I usually see in kanji. Ah, interesting. Someone was trying to speak just in English, but they used that word for kinoko for mushroom. Interesting. It's always interesting to track back. Sometimes the first time you learned a word, sometimes you have stories like that. It's always kind of interesting. Can you post a song? Sure, that's fine with me. I don't think I'll watch it on stream, but yeah, posting in the Discord might work better because then it will stick around. If you want to post in the Discord, someone can leave Discord command. That could work too. Because the song does sound interesting. Yosh. So yeah, there's the Discord if you want to post it there. Do we have enough points? Let's try to get something. Six times damage on sleep, that sounds good. 6 times damage on poison. That's probably even better. Let's do that. Yeah, I was thinking about Mario, actually. You see that word a lot in Mario. Mushroom. So you learned from Mario Maker. Yeah, Mario Maker could be good for learning some Japanese. The Druidon. That sounds kind of like a druid, which is the perfect kind of person we need for a party member right now. So welcome to Japanese Quest. We've now got the Druidon. Yokoso. Japanese Quest to it. Welcome. Let's go. I think we're going through here. Yosh. Indeed, good timing. Konbanwa. Sweet, level up. Ooh, we can increase our speed. Don't mind if we do. I think we got more dragons. Let's say hello to a dragon. This time not a sky dragon, but a land dragon. Ooh, we've got a metal slime. Let's take that guy down. Or at least try to. Nice, she did her proper skill, but it didn't work. If she critted that thing, it would have died. Wow, we better be careful about healing too, though. I don't care though, I'm gonna risk death. Must attack this thing. Let's do our double attack. Double miss. Maybe I should have done Sweet Blade. Sleeping that thing could be good. There we go. That's what we need. Now we can heal. Let's try to sleep the dragon though. Danger, danger. Yosh. Now we're a bit safer. Can't sleep a dragon, I guess. But you can Dragon Slash Dragon. Good thing we gave a new shield to Serena, she's almost dead. Hey, this guy's no joke. This could be a problem. I kind of have been underestimating this guy, but this could be a problem. Yatta, kajimashita. Let's get some dragon hype in the chat. We took down our first dragon, I think. Our first non-sky dragon. Ooh. Lots of experience too for that slime that we got. Let's get some level ups here. Yatta, level up. Level up. The hype is real. Level up. The hype is now unstoppable. Let's give some of these new points out. We were going for certain skills here. Ooh, so you can get double sword wield. Let's just do that. I'm wanting to get this skill here, so let's go there. What's this skill going to be? Blade guard. That sounds kind of nice too, though. We're going that way anyway. Let's just do that, I guess. Let's make our way to that skill. We don't really need 2 blades. We kind of like having a shield, but we'll get there eventually. Let's get some more wizard skills. Attack power go up. That sounds good. Yatta. I'm liking all the hype in chat. That was a good win. Beat our first dragon. My Japanese is still too bad for DQ11. Need to learn vocab for today. Yeah, for anyone new, all the vocab down here is good kind of foundational vocab that we've already learned on Japanese Quest. So check out these words. You can maybe learn a word or two. New words we can put up here. And our power level can go up in Japanese. Currently, power level is 2773. As we find new words, that power level can and it will go up. So we did our first dragon, let's do our second dragon. What number is the first word added for this game? Good question, I don't know. But I think it was probably 1,000 something. No, this game, we learned a lot of words like after we started this game because we did kind of a crazy thing to reach 2,000 for the second year. I believe, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. 1,000 something. Like 1,200 something in that range, maybe. Yep, that's right, Denix. Eh? Nani?
さすがにこの年で山登りは足腰に応えるの。
So as expected, at this age, mountain climbing is, yeah, tough on the legs, tough on the hips. So toshi means age. Usually you don't see this in katakana, kind of unusual, but it might just be to kind of emphasize that word at this age. Yamanobori, climbing, yeah, it can be really tough on your legs. If there's some new words, we could add them up here. Nice, so you know roughly 600 words. That's a very good foundation. That's close to like around N5 level. Plus 2,000 kanji with hisei, so yeah, maybe that would even help you more if you can read all those kanji, or at least get a sense of the meaning. I also did hisei. Recommend it, but it's not for everyone. But it can be very helpful. Oh, nice. Check the VOD. 1340.
もう少しかかりそうね。大樹ちゃんに会う前の大事な時なんだし、ここでしっかりと休んでいきましょう。
So 1340 is where we started words for this game. So wow, we've come a long way since then. About double what we had back then. A lot of those words were not from this game, though. They were from... Some of them were from Wikipedia, and one day we learned a whole bunch of words. And some were from a lot of different games and a lot of different just learning words from kanji, actually. Huh. Yeah. We are gamifying learning and we are gamifying gaming. Or you might say we're languageifying gaming and gamifying learning. Anyway, in any case, something is getting gamified, something is getting languageified, and we're leveling up in both. That's the important thing. All right. So Sancho mare. So until the peak, mo skoshi. There's a little bit further. So kakaru is to take time. So a little bit further until the peak. And yeah, because we want to rest our legs, it's translated in the form there to what word are we going to see? Legs and loins. So yeah, we want to rest our legs and our loins. Okay. That's a word I don't normally say, the word loin. How is everyone's legs and loins in chat today? Are you doing okay? Let's hope you're doing well. Okay. So yeah, before we get up there, let's rest. Let's rest our legs and our loins. And we've now unlocked that word, so power level now going up with the power of legs and loins. Which kind of just means your hips.
いよいよ明日は命の大樹の元へ向かうのね。なんか緊張してきたわ。
So finally, we will make it to the world tree. So iyo, finally. Ashita wa, tomorrow. Inochi no taiju no moto e. So we will make it to the world tree. Nanka kinshou shite kita. So I feel kind of nervous. Kinshou suru, to get nervous. And her whole life has been building up to this moment, so I don't blame her. Let's scroll down our new words in case we got some new ones.
ねえ、セーニャ。あの曲を聴かせてよ。あんたが子供の頃からよく弾いていた、私たちの故郷に伝わるあの曲を。
So, Serena, play us that song. あの曲 is song. あんたが子供の頃から, so from when we were children, よく弾いていた. You would often play that song. So you see hiku, so you know it's a stringed instrument, like a harp perhaps. 私たちの故郷に伝わるあの曲を. So you'd often play that song that's passed down in our hometown. Oh yeah, good word. Song, 曲. Hajiku, to play, to flick. And this one actually it's a bit different here. It's hiku, so maybe you could change the kana there to hiku. Hajiku is another variant of it. And then kodomo no koro, when you were a child. All good words. This one's kind of a good phrase, I guess, being added, but it's common. Let's go with it. So 2777, power level now going up. We'll need it now that we're going to the world tree. Whoa, look what I just did to the power level. I made it, I guess you can't see it because it's off the screen, but it's 27777. No, not there yet.
大樹って夜はこんな幻想的に見えるのね。私たちの命もあの葉の一枚なのかと思うと、なんだか不思議な気分になってくるわ。
So the great tree at night, it looks this. Well, actually, let's check that word in the dictionary. Genso teki. Let's see a few different translation options. So take a look at the tree, look at it, how's it look to you? So Genso is fantasy, illusion, vision, dreams. You can maybe say dreamlike, because Genso teki means fantastic, magical, wondrous, whimsical, fairy tale-like, romantic. Which one would you choose, do you think? What do you think the world tree looks like right now? Fairy tale-like? You can choose. How would you translate it? Yeah, magical, fairy tale-like, dream-like. I think all of that could work. And yeah, good word, we could add that to our power level here. Let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is going up. And let's take a look. So yeah. Whoa, I just extended our words. That's not good. Let's put that back. I was trying to draw on the screen. First time that happened, okay. And then let's draw on the screen here. Some of these things are close to each other. Yeah, that's a good word too. Mono no aware. The transience of objects. It's a cool idea. Kind of fleeting beauty. But here what we see is, so yeah, very fairy tale-like. You can see here. Ah, Kazumi, konnichiwa. Good to see you. And she says, Watashi tachi no inochi. So our lives are in those leaves. Ano ha no ichimai. So just one leaf. We see one leaf here. We think that's one human life. When I think of that, it's kind of a strange feeling. Fushigi na kibun ni natte kita. So it's kind of a strange feeling. Thinking about that.
Oh. そういえばラムダの長老が言ってたな。あの命の大樹が世界中の命を束ねているとか。それって本当なのか?
So the elder at your town, he said, like all the lives in the world are there in that tree. Is that true? Honto nanoka. So honto means true. Is that true?
ええ。誰かが生き絶えるとき、その葉は散り、誰かが生まれるとき、新たな葉が芽生えることで、世界の命のバランスは成り立っているの。
Okay, so you heard some katakana. Inochi no balance. So the balance of life in the world is kept by this tree. When someone dies, a leaf goes away. When someone's born, a new leaf grows. And that's the balance of the world.
もうじきウルノーガとの決戦ね。ウルノーガさえ倒せば、きっとお父様も昔のお父様に戻ってくれるはずだわ。
So soon will come the final battle, the final showdown with Morrigan. Kessen, the pivotal battle, and then the Morrigan final battle. You can see there. So if only we defeat Morrigan, of course in Japanese it's a little different, then people like my father will go back to normal. Because right now it seems like he's being controlled in some way.
あら、ベロニカ、あなたも楽器をたしなむの?
Ah, so you have an instrument too? You can see the word for instrument there. 楽器?
これは長老からもらったお守り。私たちの祖先賢者セニカ様が昔ラムダに残していったものらしいわ。
Huh. So no, this I got from the elder. It's a charm. Charm of protection from him. because Momori means protect. And yeah, this, our ancestor, the sage Seneca, it's from her. She left it to our town of Ramada. Druidon, ja, matane, see you later. We'll be going same time tomorrow. You can see you then. Ja, matane.
さあみんなおしゃべりはその辺にして休みましょう。夜更かしはレディの天敵よん。
Okay, so everyone, let's leave the talking here and let's sleep. Kind of a weird phrase here that I don't think I've seen too much. So yofukashi wa, so it's like staying up all night, is like the natural enemy of ladies. That I didn't know, but okay. And let's look at some of our new words here. Let's scroll down our list. So genso teki, fantastic, magical, fairy tale like. Naritatsu, to consist of. Sosen, ancestor, and Omamori, a charm or amulet. Sweet, 2781 is our new power level. Let's make that go up. Let's go. SCR, jump, matane, see you later. Nani?
ねえ、お姉様。
ねえ、sister.
私とお姉様はきっと芽吹く時も散る時も同じですよね。
River, yokoso, welcome. So you and me, when our leaf grows, when our leaf withers, it'll be the same time, right? Onaji means same. So in other words, they're saying when we were born, we were twins. When we die, we'll die at the same time too, right? Kind of having a moment here. Nice moment.
セーニャはいつもグズだからどうかしら。
セニャはいつもグズだからどうかしら. So yeah, that guzu thing I've not seen too much. Let's look it up. So she's saying because you are guzu, I don't know. And this word, I'm not that familiar with. I feel like I have seen it, but yeah, not marked as a common word. So dullard, indecisive person. So yeah, and that's kind of the feeling I had for it. If I was just playing the game, I might not look it up because I roughly know the word. Yeah, so because you are guzu, because you're, yeah, make your own translation. Yeah, I don't know if we'll die at the same time. So let's go back to the game here.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is rising.
Demo, そうだといいわね。
Demo. But そうだといいわね. But if we did die at the same time, that would be good. Yeah, I think they are twins. There's a spell on this one, though, to make her look younger. And let's look at our new words, too, because our power level has been going up as we've been hearing them talk. So we have Omamori, charm or amulet. Yofukashi, to stay up all night. They're not doing that. And Chiru, to fall for leaves, to scatter for things in general. Good words. Power level now 2783. The hype is real. Let's go.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Nappa, you know our power level. Okay, we can save here too, it looks like. It looks like we're healed. Good. Let's save. Okay, it looks like we're almost up to this altar. You can see it. You can see it right there. You can see the world tree dropping water right above. I think this is a good place to end stream today. I know some people probably want to go right now because stuff's about to get real, probably, up at the world tree. But for right now, I'm going to say, ja, matane. We're going to end it there. And next time we'll pick it up and we will go to that altar with our 6 stones. We normally go for about 2.5 hours. We've gone a bit further than that, so we're going to stop here today. So, ja, matane. See you next time. Tomorrow will be a doozy. You are right. So yeah, betrothed, you better be here tomorrow because the hype's going to be real. Same time tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central. Get there early because stuff's going to get real. We might need more again. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what there's going to be. Let's go. So let's see who we host today. Let's host another streamer. Let's bring some more hype to Japanese learning on Twitch. So yeah, Betrothed, Tebi, Foxes, June, Kelly, Ja, Matane, what's got it? Let's find out who we should host today. Let's hype up some other Japanese streamers. Who we got? It looks like we've got some options. Weird. My own channel's being recommended to me? What sense does that make? What? Can I host Japanese Quest? That would be kind of weird. I'm kind of confused by that. My own channel's being recommended. I guess that's good. We can recommend our own channel. Ja, Matane, host yourself. It's telling you to finish Act 1. Host yourself and then continue. Now, we're gonna host someone today. Let's see who we can host, though. Let's host Kaori BSP playing Final Fantasy 14, I believe. Great Japanese streamer, completely bilingual. Let's host them. The raid is starting. Let's do it. Start raid. So, ja, matane, Japanese Quest will continue. See you tomorrow, same time. We will hopefully defeat Morrigan. Or at least we'll see the World Tree. We'll see. Ja, matane, Japanese Quest will continue.